Welcome to the Edmonton Humane Society's Volunteer Program Orientation. We're excited that you want to take the time to make a difference and help companion animals in our care. Here you will learn about our history, volunteer programs, volunteer information and policies, animal medical and behavior information, and guide you through the next steps to becoming an active volunteer. Let's get started! Founded in 1907 by Rosetta Graydon and known as the Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals, or SPCA, we have come a long way. We have moved, grown, and advanced through dedication and hard work. In 2003, the SPCA transformed into the Edmonton Humane Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals to distinguish ourselves from other animal welfare organizations. The Edmonton Humane Society enriches the lives of people and companion animals through animal sheltering, community programs and services, and community engagement. Our mission guides who we are as an organization, and we encourage all volunteers to embrace and enact the mission in their daily work within the shelter. Each year, the Edmonton Humane Society admits thousands of animals into our care, but where do they all come from? The animals have diverse backgrounds ranging from being surrendered, seized, strays, or transfers from rescues or other shelters. No matter where they come from, the Edmonton Humane Society doesn't turn away any animal in need, even if they need severe behavior or medical treatment. Once an animal arrives at the shelter, their experience is very similar. Here, we'll look at Casper and his journey through the shelter.
This scene is repeated close to 12,000 times a year at the Edmonton Humane Society shelter, taking in a homeless, unwanted pet and giving it a second chance. In this case, it's Casper, the American Eskimo pup. Can you believe that this adorable little guy was found as a stray wandering the streets of Edmonton? Despite some people's perceptions, the shelter gets all kinds of pets at its door, not just the ones that people no longer want and bring directly to us. There are so many little gems that we rehome with their own stories. Little Casper came to the shelter from the City of Edmonton's Animal Control Services facility, as with all strays found in city limits. Casper is first checked for identification, like a microchip, just in case he belongs to someone that we can phone right away. He's then photographed, given a name and an ID number. EHS staff members often use their creativity to name the newly admitted animals if they come in without a name, like Casper did.
Yes, it's a very nice name. Name you Casper? Yes, you like that name? Okay.
Next, off to the medical department for a basic health exam. Casper is immediately vaccinated and checked over. If there is a serious medical condition to address right away, then the animal is directed straight into our shelter animal hospital. If not, then it heads off to its temporary holding kennel until it's checked out by our behavior specialists. Casper is evaluated for what kind of personality he has and whether he shows any sign of aggression. If a dog requires some work to correct a behavior, then it's placed on a special program with our experts. That's not the case with Casper. He passes his assessment and is then scheduled for his neuter surgery. Sometimes animals spend a week or two or even more with us here at our shelter for specialized treatment of behavioral or medical concerns. Our dedicated staff members and volunteers help keep the animals socialized and exercised, since it's essential for the Edmonton Humane Society to adopt out well-adjusted pets. The EHS medical department spays or neuters all dogs, puppies, cats, kittens, rabbits, ferrets, and even some guinea pigs before being placed up for adoption. Casper's surgery goes well, and after a day or two of recovery, he's moved to the adoption floor into a beautiful dog life room.
Hello, today's your day. Yay. Let's go. Let's go. Yes. It's your new room.
There, he flashes his adorable brown eyes and wags his tail at all who stop to say hello. Casper's picture appears on our much-visited website so he can be showcased for all the potential adopted families out there. And it doesn't take long for Casper to find his forever home and make his way through the adoption process, obviously loving his new family. But not every animal is adopted the same day they're made available like Casper. Some may take a few weeks or even months. As long as they remain healthy, both physically and mentally, animals stay up for adoption until they find a home. The Society staff members and volunteers monitor them, cuddle them, socialize them. They do all that they can to ensure the animals stay at the shelter, however long that is as comfortable as ever until they leave these doors into their second chance at life, like Casper.
The day-to-day operations of the Edmonton Humane Society is typical of any shelter. With anywhere from 400 to 600 animals in our care, we need about 100 staff members to effectively operate. Our medical staff, behavior specialists, administrative staff, and operations staff build the foundation for successful adoptions. It's a lot of work, and our staff need the help of hundreds of volunteers to successfully run the daily workings of the Edmonton Humane Society. That's why we need you. Each year, the Edmonton Humane Society requires millions of dollars to operate the shelter effectively. We raise that money through different avenues, donations, and programs and services. The programs offered include the Foster Care Program, Prevent Another Litter Subsidy Program, also known as the PALS Program, Binning and Animal Transfer Program, and education through spring and summer camps, kids' birthday parties, and pet first aid. The different services offered through the shelter include the Central Bark Off-Leash Dog Park, the Katrina and Friends Dog Daycare, the Muddy Paws Wash and Groom, the Canine Enrichment Center, also known as CEC, which offers private and group training, Bingo's Pet Shop, rental of the CEC classrooms and meeting rooms, and private euthanasia.